Hello, everybody, and we're back live from the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California for Super Bowl 21 with your Denver Broncos led by John Elway against the New York Giants led by Lawrence Taylor and that Giant defense. And since New York was the actual Super Bowl champs, they'll have home field advantage and to start the game, they'll get the dot. If a dot comes up, they'll start this game. If it's a blank, Denver will get the first possession of the Super Bowl. Here we go with the kickoff. And it will be the New York Giants starting this off in average field position. Phil Simms and the offense comes out. And here we go. Let's see what happens here in Super Bowl 21 in Pasadena, California at the Rose Bowl. One tick comes off the clock. And we got a 1-2-6. 1-2-6, a reliable offense? No, it is not. A shaky offense or aggressive defense? No, it is not. The Giants will have to punt. So that Orange Crush does its job. And the Giants back to punt. 52, that'll be average field position for Mr. Elway and the Broncos. Let's see what they can do on their first drive against Lawrence Taylor and this defense. 2 ticks come off the clock. Haven't even reached the 10-minute mark yet on a 3-3-4. 3-3-4. Solid offense? No, it is not. Mild or undisciplined defense? Believe it or not, they are semi-undisciplined, but the die says they're not. So it will be just a regular punt. So neither team's able to move the ball on their first drive. Defense is coming up big. Hey, P-Jet, how are you? Here's the first punt by the Broncos. 65. That'll be great field position for the Giants. Can Phil Simms and G-Men take advantage of it? Here we go. 2 ticks come off the clock. That'll take us under the 10-minute mark. And a 3-3-5. Great field position. It sure is. Field goal attempt for the G-Men to get on the board first here. 11-51. Do they correct? 31. It's good. The G-Men are on top. 3-0. Here in Super Bowl 21 against the Denver Broncos. Yeah, I need to get back to doing some racing, P-Jet. It's been a while. I've been doing this Super Bowl, and then I got Glory Days college football and put that on the channel. I was talking to Keith and Rob and all about starting probably too many projects and trying to get stuff done. But yeah, I definitely need to get back to YRL. You got that right. So here's the kickoff to Denver. Be their second possession, down by 3 now. 42 average field position. Here comes John. See what John can do. 4 ticks come off the clock. Takes us under the 5-minute mark. See if 2 more ticks come off. They do. Long drive here. Long drive takes us down to 1:15 on a 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Season prior to 1987. Yes, this is. This is 1986. John throws an interception. Elway throws an interception. Lawrence Taylor and the gang puts the pressure on him. He coughs the ball up a 4. That'll be a good return. Great field position by the G-Men. The Giants are in great field position here in the first quarter. See what they do here. If it's a 1, it'll be the end of the first quarter. Otherwise, we'll be going into the second. Hey, Doug, how are you? So it is only 1 tick off the clock. So this will end the first quarter on a 1-2-4. 1-2-4. Season prior to 2014 it is. Well, Phil Simms says whatever Elway can do, I can do better. He throws an interception. And a 5. Receiver catches the defender short of the goal line, saves a touchdown. Great field position by Denver to start this second quarter with your score 3-0. And Denver trying to get on the board here in great field position. Here comes Elway trying to take the lead here after the interception. 4 ticks come off the clock. Start this second quarter. It takes us to the 10-minute mark. See if 2 more come off. We got a 1-1 and a dot. No. So it'll be a 1-1-6. Prolific offense. No, it is not. Inept defense. Absolutely not. It'll be a coffin corner, so they're unable to move the ball. Want to try to pin the G-men in bad field position. A 15. What is that? That is an excellent punt. So the G-men start in poor field position. See what Phil Simms and the gang can do in poor field position. Here we go. 3 ticks come off the clock. Takes us close to the 5-minute mark. 6 something to go in the first half on a 2-3-5. The quarterback scrambles and is hit. Sure, Phil Simms not having a good first half. Another interception. That Orange Crush is doing its job. A 5. Another saving tackle by the receiver. Denver again back in great field position. Lawrence and the gang held him out the first time. Can they repeat this? The offense is putting them in a bad spot. 3 ticks come off the clock. Leaves us 2:30 to go in the first half on a 1-5-5. Poor field position. No, it is not great field position. They'll go for the field goal attempt here. Try to tie this game up. 11-51. 25, it's good. We're tied up here in the second quarter. 3 apiece. 2 minutes to go. 2:30 to go. A 65. That'll be average field position for the G-men. See if Phil Simms, they are efficient. So anything but a 6. This drive will be completed. And of course it is a 6, so that'll end the half. That will end the half. With your score knotted up, 3 apiece. Low scoring defensive game. Field goal in the first quarter and a field goal in the second quarter is all we got. Denver will start this second half. Tied up at 3. Here we go with the opening kickoff of the second half. A 13. We know what that means in fast drive. That is a fumble. Let's see who recovers it. Denver fumbles the opening kickoff of the second half. Return team does recover the football, though. They'll have average field position. They get lucky with that. Here we go. See what happens here. Has the luck turned to the Orangemen? 4 ticks come off the clock to start this third quarter. See if any more does. It takes us to the 10-minute mark. We got a 3-3 and a dot. No, so it'll be a 3-6-6. 3-6-6. Poor field position. No. Offense pushes ball downfield and caps the drive off with a touchdown pass. Big John. They get the ball back on that fumble recovery, and John takes advantage of it. Touchdown, Denver. Up by 6. Extra point to 65. It's good. Broncos up by 7. See if Phil Simms and the gang can answer this. Their first drive of the second half. Denver's able to figure out that G-men defense. Can they figure out the Orange Crush? Phil Simms has thrown 2 interceptions. A 66. I'll say this. They're in great field position. They're not electric, but they're in great field position. Phil needs to take advantage and put some points on the board here. 1 tick comes off the clock. Takes us under the 10-minute mark on a 1-2-5. Solid offense? No, it is not. Punishing defense? No, it is not. They'll just have to punt the ball. Unable to move the ball. Phil takes a sack. Must move them out of great field position here. So here they go. 52. That'll be average field position for Denver. Ball rolls into the end zone. All right, their second drive up by 10. Can they extend this lead? 2 ticks come off the clock. Takes us to the 6-minute and 15-second mark with a 2-3-6. Prolific offense? No, it is not. Porous defense? Absolutely not. It's a punt. The G-men stop John from adding on to this lead. A 66. Is the punt return electric? No, they are not. Great field position again. Phil was unable to take advantage of the last time. Here he goes again. Again, I say he needs to take advantage, put some kind of points on the board. 2 ticks come off the clock. And we all know what that 1-3-5 means in fast drive football. We got a fumble live, fumble Rooski. Yes, indeed. 2 turnovers to start this. Well, they punted. Start this second half. A punt and a fumble. See what Denver does with the fumble. A 5. Runner coughs the ball up in his own end. Great field position now by Denver. So they must have got pushed back. Now Denver in great field position, up by 7. 2 ticks come off the clock. Takes us under 5 minutes to go on a 2-4-5. Dynamic offense? No, it is not. Soft defense? Absolutely not. Porous offense? No. So we got a coffin corner punt, unable to move the ball. Try to pin the G-men back. Defenses are showing up here in the second half. 61. That's just average field position. The ball bounces into the end zone. G-men start from their 20. Here we go. 2 ticks come off the clock. Leaves a minute 15 to go in the first quarter on a 1-2-3. Poor field position? No, it's average. Great field position? No. And season prior to 1990, it sure is. Another fumble. G-men coughing the ball up left and right. They are getting crushed by the Orange Crush. A 4. Defensive lineman rumbles down the field. Great field position by Denver. Minute 15 to go in this third quarter. Up by 10-3. This could end the third quarter. Takes us into the fourth if it's not a 1 on that red dice. So it will take us into the fourth quarter with your score 10-3. Denver. Start this fourth quarter. We got triples. So they are in average field position. Was it a 4, right? It was average field position. No, great field position, rather. Great field position. So we'll go to unusual B. Let's see what happens here on this unusual play. A 14. Double reverse. The quarterback provided the key block to spring the runner. Touchdown run, Broncos. Little trickery. How about that? Puts them up by 14. If the extra point's good. Let's see here. 11-65. Extra point is good. 17-3, up by 14 in the fourth quarter here. The G-men have not been able to move the ball at all. Here we go with the kickoff. On a 15, that's not going to help much. Returner muffs the catch. Poor field position by the G-men. Here we go. They got to do something here. At least get out of their own end here. 1 tick comes off the clock. on a 1-1-2. Punishing defense, no, it is not. Soft offense, no, it is not. So they will punt the ball, move it a little bit, trying to pin Denver back. 32 on the punt. They do a great job. They flip field position. Poor field position for the Broncos. See if the Lawrence Taylor can put some pressure on John. 3 ticks come off the clock, not what they wanted. Takes us under the 10-minute mark on a 1-2-5. Solid offense? No, they are not. Punishing defense? They're semi-punishing. The decider die says they are. The Giants do their job. Punt backed up. Keeps them pinned back there. Try to get some good field position out of this. 46. Great field position by the G-men. They need to cash this in. Down by 14. I even say they got to score TD here. Under 10 minutes to go. Can't waste this. 2 ticks come off the clock. Leaves us 6:15 to go in the game. 2-5-6. Great field position. Just a field goal attempt. Not what they wanted. 11-51. It is good. So it makes it 17-6. Still a 2-score game. Here they go. I say they do an onside kick here because, again, they got to score twice. They're down by 11. They still need 2 touchdowns. So they're going to go for the onside kick here. A 3. Receiving team comes up with the ball. Great field position. Was unable to trick Denver with that. Denver with great field position. Lawrence Taylor and the gang is going to have to stop them here. 4 ticks come off the clock. That sure don't help. Takes us down to 1:15. They are semi-efficient. As a matter of fact, they don't even have to roll. This will end the game with a 2-3-6. Prolific offense. No, they are not. Poorest offense. No, they are not. And they end the game. Do not score, but that is your end of your game. 17-6. The G-men unable to get anything going in this Super Bowl. I want to thank Doug P-Jet for stopping by here at the Rose Bowl. I'm going to get off here and get something to eat here. I might be back on later to do some more football, or maybe some college football, or maybe some YRL for P-Jet. Until then, y'all take care. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for reminders. And on your way out of the Rose Bowl, hit that like button and leave any comments. Like I say, until next time, y'all take care.